Welcome everybody to a special edition of Best of the Best. You guys already know this guy that I'm about to bring up to you right now. I mean, a darling of the community, a collector just as one of us, but he has this company that is growing immensely and is all close to our heart. Joost, how are you doing? Of Jazzinc. Good to have you with us once again.
Yeah, I love your new intro. That picture of you in the black and white with the glasses, that is the shit.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Speaking of the shit, hold on. I'm gonna bring you up solo real quick. Look at these wonderful. Now, I know you probably had them before. This is like the first time I'm really paying attention to it. The Jazzinc polo. Look at that. I mean, can I get one of those? I mean, shoot, those are amazing. I love it. Love it. Those look like some nice premium material and everything right there.
Yeah. So that's the cool thing. So my sister married a guy who's in the high-end fashion retail stuff, and so he does like Boss suits, Corneliani, all the high-end Italian stuff. And we went to Comic-Con, and it was really last minute. I thought, wait a minute, I gotta, you have something to look at. And so he said, I got you covered. So he got us some really high-end stuff, really nice. So yeah, I've been walking around strutting my stuff at work here,
Looks good, man. Looking good on you too, man. Definitely. Like, yeah, I saw that. I was like, whoa, that's kind of nice right now. Hold on. Yeah. I need one of those.
I'm proud of
that. Absolutely. Well, I mean, great. Before we start, I just want to go through a few of the chats in here real quick, very briefly. Just want to we're not going to answer too many questions. I'm just going to give some shout outs real quick. Timothy Dickinson, what up with you? Good to have you here. Absolutely. Love that icon. That is so funny. We got Nutty 8642. Good to have you here. Absolutely. Also, we got my guy Gio, the movie canon in the building, says, hello, everyone. Looking forward to many upcoming Jazzinc pieces. Absolutely. We got Grayson Stevenson 5710 in the building. Good to have you here as well. We're going to be talking about a lot of that stuff that you got there, my friend. A lot of stuff. Absolutely. Who else we got here? We got Guido 77 in the building. Thank you so much. And of course, we got my guy, Benjamin E. Green. He wanted me to play you a message real quick, Joost. When I told him that I was going to have you on the show, and I forget exactly. He sent me this message before, but it was about. I think it was the. I think it was either the Matrix announcement. It was one of your many announcements, maybe even the Cinebox cases that we'll be talking about today. But he sent this. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Oh, goodness. Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second. Hold up. Get it close to the mic.
I'm losing my mind. Please stop. No. I'm just getting some more surprises.
So he is going crazy about all the Jazzinc goodness and surprises that you may have in store today and that you gave us recently. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that we got recently. So amazing. Hearing up. There we go. Got it. There we go. A lot of amazing stuff, but definitely. But thank you, Benjamin E. Green. That is hilarious.
Now that should be a meme.
Absolutely. Of course, we got
Philly
in here doing the Lord's work as always. That is my guy. I mean,
yeah. Can we just shine a light on him one more time? I mean, I'm assuming everyone here has seen the amazing in-hand pictures he took of the final production Catwoman. Wow. Yeah, it looked a lot better than I would ever have dreamed, So yeah, it was. Thank you again, Philly. Cool diorama and everything, but just great work.
Everything that he did with those pictures. I mean, that kind of like I mean, I was blown away. Usually I'd be like, man, I could do that. I don't know how he was able to do that. I mean, he was the man for the job, and he just took it to a whole nother level with that. And I think got a lot of people even more excited. If you guys don't know, we're talking about this right here. Philly's pictures of the Catwoman, and this is the final production. This is final whatever. This is what people are expected to get in hand.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yeah. So we will be getting ready to ship out the first 5 to some of the some people who bought it from us then want to do a review, so that before the pre-orders close, not only did people see it and were able to touch it in hand at San Diego Comic-Con, now you got Philly's pictures of what's the final version, but there's going to be a few YouTubers that have pre-ordered theirs that will be getting a final production version, and I hope that we can get it shipped out and cleared through customs and whatever, and have the video shot before September 14th, so that at least for our first figure, we're like, yeah, everybody needs to see what we can do and if we can deliver, and then you can make up your mind before pre-orders finally close September 14th.
And just to reiterate, September 14th, that's when the pre-orders will be closing.
Yes.
And that will be, and those pre-orders will be, is that with Kit and Spec Fiction and all over that all the companies that you guys went with, correct?
Yes, that is correct. I've been talking to the guys. I've given them a heads up on a couple of those things. So first off, if you've ordered through, it's good to clear up a couple of these things because these are important details. So first of all, we expect to ship the first batch of them. And that means the batch is basically everyone who ordered up until March of this year will be in the first batch. So that will be a very big majority of the people who ordered it. That will start shipping, let's say, early October. So let's say in about 6-7 weeks from now. Just to be safe. So that batch starts shipping end of September, let's say early October. Okay. That means that everybody who's ordered it with 1/6 Kit and Spec Fiction Todd will also be getting their charges. They both said they would start charging people about a month out in advance. So I said, all right, to be safe, let's say they get charged in the first week of September. So everybody who ordered theirs gets that. So the other thing we discussed, so everyone wants their things as soon as possible, right? So Kit and my own customers and Todd will everyone who ordered with them or with me up until March, that will all ship out around the same time. Yeah. Gotcha. Kit will do air shipping, so that will probably be fast.
Gotcha.
And I talked to Todd about this because Todd, to get the cost low, for shipping low and any duties and all that sort of thing low, he usually uses sea freight.
Yes.
But if people were like, yeah, I want it faster, you can go to Todd Spec Fiction. We discussed this and upgrade to air shipping as well, so that you can get it faster as well. Because normally what Todd does, again, to keep the cost low, is he collects everything, and then as soon as he has enough from all the vendors he works with in China, so that's more than just Jazzinc, he puts them in a container, then that goes on a boat to the LA docks. That takes about 5-6 weeks. This is all the reason why the things might take a little longer. If you want air shipping with Todd, you can indicate that. But to answer the question, I've seen a lot. So we start shipping, let's say first week of October for everyone who's ordered up until March of this year, and it's always first come first serve. So it doesn't matter if you went through Kit or through Todd or through us directly. All goes the same way. So it's not like we do our customers first, and even people who ordered earlier with Todd or Kit would have to wait. That just doesn't. That's not the way we work. So Yeah, that means you get charged first week of September, and the pre-orders close for on September 14th, and we hope to have a couple of reviews up before then, so that people really know what they're getting in hand before they're committing. Gotcha. And to answer your other question, that means I will ask everyone, including Todd and Kit, what they want to order on September 14th. Now, okay. Todd, I think, is toying around with the idea of ordering a little extra because he is expecting that this thing will go through the roof as soon as people get it in hand, and by then pre-orders will have closed. I'm not sure. So it might be possible to order more through Todd, or order some through Todd later, but I cannot guarantee that. That's not up to me. I will know how many I will be making, and then that's the edition sized set on September 14th. I hope that answers the question.
That is good, and that's a lot of great information. And it's because I know collectors, even including myself, it's like, oh, when can we get it? And we always want it as early as possible. And we always run into that thing of, oh, this person has it. Why I don't have it? Why am I still waiting? And all this type of stuff. I love the fact that you're giving people the opportunity to, like, hey, if you want to wait a little bit and save a little bit of money, you can get it this way, or you can pay for airship and get it to, to you sooner than later. So I love that. We also have your lovely wife here in the chat. Absolutely. And she says, check your account for the expected date of your batch. I love that. Definitely. Yes. So everything's completely transparent. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And like I said, everyone gets, so there's no difference between if you order through us or resellers. Everyone, like I said, up until March. So that does mean that if you ordered after March of this year, you're going to be in the second batch. That's going to be end of this year, early next year. And so, yeah, I think that answers that question. It's funny. I'm just reminded. We came back from Comic-Con so inspired that we both, but Janneke especially, she has been burning the midnight oil working because she's she came because you see so many of the names that we see come by in our emails and orders all the time, Yep. But then also, because she helped people place orders on the site when we were there at Comic-Con, and she noticed, oh, okay, maybe we should tweak this on the site. And she does that, the site bookkeeping, everything, the web development. And so she's been doing a whole lot of extra hours. So she started this morning before 8, and she was home around 6, and now she's back at work. It's at 7. So she's been putting in the hours, guys. And that's because we love meeting you guys, and it's just, we're so inspired. We're even talking about moving to a new building so that we can make a bigger showroom for the people who are coming by, and just showing off more of the stuff that we're making, because I'm already running into space issues here. So yeah, it's been amazing. Anyway.
It's great. That is so great. When you have your family and you have everybody helping you and with these type of things, it's just a wonderful experience and just great. And Janneke, I had great experiences, talking to her over the years, even before I was a YouTuber, about I think I was just I say this all the time. I was sending you guys messages about that Falcon cockpit, years ago, and Janneke was just like, we're sending it to you, it's coming, Jay, here you go. And then once I received it, I was like, oh, I need my nameplate. She was like, open up the back lid of your package, your nameplate is right there. And I was like, just that type of help. So it's amazing. Oh my God. We also have low-key collector right here, Calvin,
my man.
Says, Janneke, hello, miss. Was a pleasure meeting you. Generally getting to spend time with you all back at SDCC. Let's talk about SDCC, because I was telling you backstage, that was one of the times it looked like you guys were having so much fun and such a great time. Yes. And I'm so glad the community came out, embraced you. People, it was like everybody was loving what they were seeing. With all the prototypes and I mean, especially, oh my God, that kit, everything just turned out great. So with you guys coming all the way to here, coming to the United States, and seeing us and actually bringing, like, how was it for you guys? How did you feel, being here and just being embraced and seeing people actually look at these prototypes and, like, even some of the, I'm not going to bring them up, but even some of the namesayers was there looking with, goggling and Googling over stuff. Really had nothing to say at that point, which is funny to me, but it just shows you, for years, we don't have to talk. We don't have to talk shit. We don't have to complain. We don't have to. All you have to do is, which you have continued to do with your products, is just show and prove and just let the product speak for itself. So how did that all, how was it taking all that in?
Nah, we're like I said, we're still a bit high from that experience, and I think I've said it before. There's a Dutch saying that translates to "There's not a pen in the world that can describe it," and that is how it is. I mean, I was excited to show the USA to my family. That was one of my bucket list things anyway. So when I got this opportunity, I had to run it by Janneke because she's not much of a traveler. But I mean, we didn't have to ask the boys because they were like jumping up and down, I bet. And so that was cool already, right? And then, so before we get to Comic-Con, I want to say, because we were all so pleasantly surprised by everything in the States. I mean, we saw New York, we saw Washington, we saw LA, we saw San Diego. Everywhere we went, everyone is just so nice, so helpful, so friendly. Truth be told, we were like, damn, if people come to Europe, we're kind of rude, compared to seriously, compared to what we saw there. Yeah. And we talked about it with Sean Dabbs, our sculptor, and his wife, who's French.
Yes.
And we were like, oh my God, I'm so retroactively embarrassed for all Americans who came. She's from France. Who came to France, because oh my God, right? So the energy is just, it's great there. It's beautiful there. And I've got my opinion of Americans has just really risen, and all of us, because you see some toxic and crazy shit online, and from Europe we see some all kinds of weird stuff. But when you get there and you just meet the people, they're all just so nice. They're so hardworking, and that cannot be overstated. And then we. From the waiters at restaurants to, like, we went to a couple of restaurants where we did breakfast, and despite, no matter how busy it was, the people remember from what we had from the day before and giving us tip. Oh, I talked to my family, and you need to go here today, because we were talking to. I mean, and then not just once. That was great, and then to see like I said, beautiful New York, DC. And then we get to San Diego, right? Because we're already on that kind of high,
right.
And then we get to San Diego, and it's like, I was kind of scared. I don't know if I know there's a lot of people here in the chat that can relate. We have a weird hobby, right? Yeah. So I don't know how many of your wives and children would just be cool at San Diego Comic-Con and enjoy that. So I was like, I don't know. Let's see how it goes. And so the intention was, we brought Kiara, we brought Sean, we brought Andy, and Kiara has like he's the most adorable 2-year-old ever. And Janneke was like, you know what? I'll be there at Wednesday evening when the show opens, and I'll just babysit little Nady, and Kiara can be there, and we'll just have Andy and Sean, and I will be there,
right?
And then we were there at Wednesday evening, and she was like, dude, I'm not babysitting. We were very lucky that Kiara's mom and dad came by so that they could take care of the kid.
Right.
Because she was like, we have to be here. So many people who came, especially to see us, so many people who bought a ticket just because we were there.
Yeah.
And everyone was so excited and lovely. And she was like, and instead of being there only Wednesday evening, she was there every day. And even my sons, who had other plans, they canceled them, and they were there at the show every day, all day. And it was just, It was a warm bath. It was the most beautiful energy. I don't know if you've ever been to a sports game or a concert where the energy is just so. It's just a group of people making it bigger than just a few people together watching it. So it's like that energy, and then in the most positive way possible. So there were no negative Nellies. There was no hating, and that's what you see online, right? Because I can get a YouTube video with 50 positive comments and one snide comment, and that's the one I'm driving home in the night back home thinking about, right? You probably have the same thing.
Absolutely.
And so San Diego Comic-Con was just wow.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
I saw like 25% of the show because I had a lot of meetings also with other companies, but the rest of the time I was just at the booth, man. It was cool. It was wonderful.
That's amazing. I worked in I used to work at a club here in DC called Blues Alley, and Great Blue. You will love it because you're a musician. You would love it. Oh, if you're ever here, we gotta take you go there and see it. You would love it. Some of the greatest blues jazz musicians will come through there, Grammy winners, all that, and I would love work there. It was an education being there, working there, and seeing the people there, but also working there. I worked there for like 10 years, seeing some of the people. And it didn't matter how big the act was or if they were like a world-renowned artist. If they had a bad crowd, I would be like, I didn't want to be there. And I always said it. A lot of great artists are great artists, or a lot of good, whether you're a filmmaker or you're a toy collector, a toy creator, or anything like that. It's about the people that come to see you and the community that you cultivate. And it seems from what I'm hearing and from what you experienced at San Diego Comic-Con, you have cultivated a wonderful community, and these people actually came to see you. Of course, they came there for other stuff as well, but the people that came by, stopped at the booth, they were people that were fans because of you and the positivity and the products that you have cultivated. So that is an excellent thing. That is totally excellent. It's something that you definitely should be proud of, that you've cultivated this type of a community and this type of a product that people can get behind, they stand behind, and we all share it. And I think that also comes from the point that you're a collector. And I think that people forget that. And I think even the naysayers forget that you were like, what I remember seeing some of your early videos of you doing like, modifications to Terminator figures and and all that stuff. So you were doing that. You're one of us, and that's what people have to understand. And I think that's really the secret to your success, in a way, if I may say that. Also great products and just putting the engineering and the work into it. But I'm just so happy for you guys that you had such a great time.
Yeah,
and just a great outlook of America.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we loved it there. Yesterday, I was at the gym, and Yannicka was there too, and we were doing different kinds of things, and so she didn't know I was there. And I walk out, and I see her talking to her friend, and what's she talking about? USA, the trip, SDCC. She's still so full of it, so full of wonder, excitement, positively. It was the trip of a lifetime. My boys said it too. We're going to go back to the States. This was the best vacation, best trip ever. So yeah, and it is exactly what you said there. The feeling we got is the people want us to win. They want us to succeed.
Yes,
because they've seen what we've been up against, and that we don't quit and keep going and try to push it as far as we can, and that we try to stay positive and lovely and don't go get dirty and start fighting in the mud and throwing mud. And so it's a lovely group of people that we can surround ourselves with now. And so thank you for everyone. Thank you for making it unforgettable.
Amazing. Moving forward, do you feel more and we can go through this? She already know what it is. You're like, you know how to do this. So we can go with these questions, or we can talk about stuff that you want to, you want to highlight. But first, I'll ask you this question. Do you feel more relaxed now that people actually have the Catwoman figure and have held it in hand? Even some YouTubers, shout out to Will Foxification. I know he said some positive things as well, because he was actually there to handle it. Also, Miguel from Toy Quest 101. A lot of people that were there, Calvin, low-key collector, a lot of people that was there that actually handled, looked at the figures, tactile, actually got to get a feel for, what collectors are expected to get. Do you feel comfortable now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Finally, I mean, we've been pushing so hard, and the factory's been complaining too, but it was all worth it, especially because so many people kept saying the same thing, that the real thing in hand surpassed what they were expecting. Now, that's a dangerous thing to say, because with all that said, and Philly's amazing pictures, now I'm like, well, there's only one way to go now, because we're like flying so high,
right?
That people might get unrealistic expectations.
Yeah,
but I know. The reason why I can say, yes, I'm calm and happy about this now, is because we've delivered what we promised and then some. So we've shown that you can match, or even in certain parts of the offering, exceed what we promised we would. I mean, with the suit, the surface mounted stitching, the huge major range of motion, the custom Jazzinc body technology that allow us to do this, the movable eyes that weren't part of the prototype, the body shape that is so much more accurate to Michelle than the stock modified prototype that we worked with, the flocked cats, the windows in the diorama, the free cat added to the basic offering because we exceeded what I expected to offer, what I expected to sell. And there's so much more extra that, I'm like, guys, if this isn't good enough, then I'm sorry, but I can't help you. I feel like we've done what we promised we would, and then some.
Just looking at this, I totally agree. And then I thought it was very ingenious to have it in the hands of somebody like Philly, that was going to take the time to actually put in to give us these photos, actually built dioramas, to go along with it. And I mean, looking at this shot right here, and I believe Philly is still here in the chat. He was saying that most of this shot is practical. It's very, very, maybe a little bit of stuff in the background, but most of this is practical. And seeing the figure can actually get into this pose, amazing. Amazing. I cannot wait. I've heard nothing. I've talked to people, even people that are not really part of YouTube, but people that were just there, just fans. And they said, dude, if you think the pictures look good in person, it's even better. So I'm like, damn.
Like I said, I'm afraid now that it's so overhyped that there's only one way to go, and that's down. But yeah. Especially if you compare it to the prototype, we're there. It's and we're very, 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 very happy with how it looked and looks. So, yeah.
Great. Wow. I didn't even see this picture. Amazing. Damn, just looking at the lighting and everything. That is Michelle. Oh my God. Now I know at some point that Michelle was going to do a sign, a signature. Is that still a thing, or that didn't happen? That didn't.
No, the price was, because she's so it's a weird world in the signature world, but so there's companies that lock down an artist at a certain price for a certain period, could be a year, could be several years, where they have the exclusive rights to their signature. And so Michelle is with one of those companies. And so even if she wanted to lower a price, she couldn't. And so we're talking I don't know, $400 per signature, something like that. So that's just that's not viable. We're still trying to see if when we send it to her, that she would be willing to take a picture with it. But again, there's so many commercial interest and problems. So I'm not counting on that, but you know.
Gotcha. But you never know. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh my goodness.
So I'm seeing a couple of questions. You want me to address those?
Sure, please.
Because Jean-Pierre Servat says, are you planning to make an extra set for Catwoman with other head sculpt like Selena Kyle and or accessories? The answer is simple, yes. With the success that we've had and what we're learning now and what we've learned already, but we're also learning with Penguin and going forward 1966 Catwoman and the 70s Wonder Woman. I'm confident that we can do a full. So I want to call it Catwoman Unmasked. So get the really final look with the hair and the tears and the makeup running and the battle damaged body and suit. So something like that. And we've also been messing around with some ideas for a Selena Kyle figure.
Wow, nice.
You know what? Let's do some more.
Let's do some more.
I'm so. Let's see. Let me check. Yeah, Selena Kyle. I'm checking with Dennis. He made a suggestion for Selena Kyle. I'm asking if it's okay for me to share the ideas.
I love a sneak preview.
Yeah. So these are just. Oh yeah, he says it's okay. So these are just. Like I think he might have even used a bit of AI to make the mock-ups when he pitched the idea to me.
Okay.
But I thought it was so cool. I just want to. Let's see where. Yeah. So I can open this.
Okay.
And then share my screen. Okay. So these are several options, and we need to hear from the people what you think about that. Share screen. So this is the first pitch he did.
Give me 1 second. It's moving slow. Oh, I know what it is. Let me remove this and add this, and there we are. Oh wow. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Well, hang on. Because all right, so this is because we've developed the full custom Michelle Pfeiffer body.
Beautiful.
We've got we could definitely do this. So here's another variation.
Look at Mark Lee. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my goodness. Yes.
But
yes, please. Yes, please. Yes. Even the base looks good. Yes, please. Yes. In that dress. Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah. And then
yeah.
Then there was this idea.
I love it.
Right?
I love it. Wow. Yes. Now this is what I'm talking about right here.
Yeah.
Absolutely. This needs to be look at, and the crowd goes wow. In the crowd. One guy over here got too excited. I'm just saying.
I'm trying to send you some things. Can you check your
which one?
So
you need to check the Dropbox.
No, I sent you through Facebook Messenger. I sent you a couple of pictures.
Oh, perfect. Yep, I got them. Yep.
Yeah, so something like that. So we could do like a Catwoman Unmasked, and then because there was also a variant that Sean made where she had the bullet hole. I think I don't know if that was part of the ones that I sent you. No, crap.
Keep looking. Wow. Oh, that looks beautiful.
Yeah,
I'm with that. Even the stand looks good. That looks great.
I'm trying to find the picture where she was like,
wow, look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah.
yes.
When she's talking to him outside and in the snow and she's looking at the TV. Yes. Oh yes.
So when we do next year, when we do the Catwoman Unmasked, which is like a 99% sure thing.
Wow.
We could also make the variation with Selena Kyle, but then we'd have to see how much of her can we do. Do we go with the that's a good question, Felipe. So normally I wouldn't do that, but I really am a big fan of the idea that everyone who supported us should get the best deal possible.
Mm-hmm.
So if you already have a battle damaged version, you're only interested in the unmasked head and to put that on your battle damaged body, I think we should have to. I think we will have to do something like that. So maybe it's just a single head sculpt in a box.
Yeah.
But since, like we said, we have so much Michelle now that we could make some Selena Kyle version or versions, because we've shown you 3 now, right?
Yep.
You've got this one, you've got the ball gown, you've got the secretary look.
Oh, that's amazing. That is gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous. This right here should be a 2. That's a 2-pack for your ass right there. That is
that should not be a problem either, because we're already doing casual. I'm calling him Steve Jobs, Bruce. Launching in September, right? The one with the glasses, the turtleneck, the black turtleneck, the jeans, and the sneakers.
Yeah.
So we have a good help. This is not that head sculpt, because the one we have, and we're improving it. So the one you saw at Comic-Con, or the people who saw that at Comic-Con. So let me show you where we are at now, and just showing you some cool, because I dig that one. The secretary.
The secretary is so cool. Like the tailoring and everything, the glasses, the hair. Oh my God, that's amazing. That is amazing. Oh my goodness.
So, and then the 2-pack, we can do that too, because exactly. This is the improvements that we've been working on. So Sean has been resculpting it together with Dennis Baptiste, who is an amazing artist. I don't know if you've ever seen any of his drawings. Yeah, he's part of the community.
Yes, absolutely. Very familiar.
Yeah, and so we think this is a real good improvement on the sculpt. And imagine this sculpt also with the tux.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry. And then do a 2-pack together with the Selena Kyle. So I think as long as there's support, right? I think Catwoman Unmasked is certain, and a version of Selena Kyle is certain next year. And beyond that, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet, because I like. I feel of the 3 that we've shown, the one with the ball gown got a lot of good response, I think. Yes. But I really like this one as well.
Really like this one. I mean, if it was up to me, and I mean, chat, you guys chime in. If it was up to me, this one right here, ball gown as a 2-pack, I really would like this. But this right here. I like that. I really like that, Joost. I don't know. I don't know. But you could repurpose this head sculpt, because this could be, okay, let's say if we did away with this one, right? Let's say if we did away with this one, but you took this head sculpt, messed it up a little bit, gave it some drastic eyeshadow, some battle damage. You could use that head sculpt for the battle damage version we already have, and just sell that as a head sculpt. And then you could do a 2-pack of this, and then we can get this one right here. So it's so many options, but you're gonna have to throw that up to the Facebook group.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a vote on that.
Absolutely.
And maybe start with the most popular one, and if we exceed a certain number, then do some more. Do the other one or ones.
Yep.
But wow, right? I mean, I'm loving anything Michelle Pfeiffer, and especially the Selena Kyle Michelle Pfeiffer. So, so to answer the question, because that's what started it. To answer the question,
right?
Of what was his name? The French name.
Saint-Pierre,
Jean-Pierre Servat. Yes.
Yep.
We're doing an extra set for Catwoman, probably extra sets like like about at least like I said, the Catwoman Unmasked is going to be a set, probably with a separate head sculpt for the people who already have the Battle Damaged to be able to upgrade theirs, and then the most popular of the Selena Kyle triplets that Sean and Dennis have been cooking up and pitching to me.
Amazing.
Right?
I mean, these are fantastic. CM Brock 1, thank you so much for the $2 bomb. Calvin lost his mind. He said, "God damn." Just when we thought we were out, we're pulled right back in. Damn it. Oh my goodness. We're getting so close to getting the Catwoman we wanted. We didn't know that we also want some more. So
we'll some more. Yeah.
Do some more.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So
amazing.
Yeah. So let's see if there's any more questions about this this particular thing. That's better than the dress. Yeah. Well, people keep commenting, and I don't know if you have, maybe if you could put a poll up. Which do you like? What would you call it? Secretary ball gown and coat or something?
Yep.
And see what people will say. Yeah. So this is ball gown.
That's the ball gown one right there. Whoop.
Oh, this is also cool.
That's also very cool.
Yeah, that's the coat version. And then we have the secretary one there.
So we got potential three. Which of the three you guys like the most? Let us know, please. Yeah. Let us know in the chat, because damn, we got about 100. We got 107 people here. Wow, it's a good way to do a litmus test.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing.
So
amazing. That is amazing. Wow. Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my.
All right. So
yeah, take it away, sir.
Yeah. Well, I thought so. I think we've covered Catwoman now.
Yes, absolutely. Did you want to talk Julie Newmar, or are you still,
Well, yeah, we can talk Julie. Did I already show? Yeah, I probably showed this. But for the people who missed it, I think this is cute. So, there you go.
Oh wow, that is amazing. Hold up, no, not this one. Hold up, we removed this. Give me 1 second. Remove that and remove. Amazing,
right?
Wow, amazing. That is so cool. I mean, the fact that you're able to get these legends to do this is just it's mind-boggling to me. I mean, my God, we have Eartha Kitt. William Daniels. I know we're about to talk about William Daniels and Hasselhoff, but right here, I mean, Julie this is amazing.
Newmar. Yeah,
this is making a lot of people's dreams come true. How was this for you guys?
Yeah, this is unreal. But so this again, and talk about inspiration. So we went to Warner Brothers headquarters in LA after San Diego Comic-Con, and they showed us around the offices. So that's the stuff that other people don't get to see, and the way it was just so inspiring. So they had like all these office floors, and everything had a different theme. So there was a Friends floor, there was a Harry Potter floor, there was a DC Superman floor,
right? And
then so if you go to like the, I think I can show this, right?
Yeah, go for it.
So I'll just go through my pictures real quick. Oh, and there's another small detail that I want to. This is very random, but bear with me here. All right. So, are you seeing my screen, or do I? No, you're still seeing Julie. So
Yeah,
let me share. So this one. This is. So this is when you get off the elevator at the Harry Potter floor. A life-size Funko Pop. You're seeing the street lamp with Sirius Black. Then they have all the wands from production from Harry Potter hanging from the ceiling with left and right pictures of the ceiling. Then they have a DC floor. You see Superman sitting there having a call, and then you see these figures, right? And you see the white.
Yes.
Actually, that says, you can't see it. Hero.
Oh, that's
in
cool.
white, and villain. Do you see?
Oh wow.
Cool. If that's your office, right? That's so cool. Then they have a floor where all the cool stuff from that season is being shown, right? The latest Funko Pops, a very cool Supergirl black dress, just so inspiring. But I wanted to show you. So this is all from the tour we got at Warner Brothers, but
so cool.
Oh, this is funny, by the way. So this is a video of the real scale model of the 1995, and all I can say is if we had shipped that, we would be in trouble.
Wow. So that is theirs.
Yeah.
He lights up.
This is wrong. Anyway, but I wanted to show you. I took a lot of pictures. So there's been a lot of discussion online about the color of the belt, where some people say the belt should be the same color as the emblem.
Right. Yeah.
And we kept saying, nope, the belt is a different color. It's like a greenish gold. And so I saw the actual suit, and I can confirm this is not the same color yellow as this. This is actually that gold green color.
Right. Yeah.
And so anyone who has this with the bright yellow like this, that's incorrect.
Yep.
That was so cool.
That is amazing. Oh
right?
My God. That is so cool.
Right. And I took a whole bunch of pictures and close-ups of the suits and this bat thing, because who knows, I'm gonna maybe make that. I'm also taking a lot of pictures of the bat pod, because we're doing that in die cast, right?
Yes.
So we're doing a lot of pictures where I can see a whole bunch of detail that normally you can't see, right? So like this is a very tiny engraving of a brand, AP Racing, that's in the handle for the bike. So that's just for me to study. But anyway, so there's a lot of cool stuff that we saw there.
Amazing.
But, so going back to your question, we were so inspired at Warner Brothers. That's one of the reasons why we're looking at moving to a different building, where we need to make it more inspiring, and we want to have a room to have all the pictures up for everyone who signed our stuff. Bird Ward, Julie Newmar, Michael Keaton, David Hasselhoff, and we're talking for the upcoming releases. I've sent my guy who's managing all our he's the one with the network getting all the signatures. I've sent him out to talk to the people from the Matrix.
Yes.
I've sent them out to talk to the representatives for Uma Thurman and Alicia Silverstone for Poison Ivy and Batgirl.
Amazing.
So yeah, we want to just keep doing that.
I am blown away just seeing that, because I know you're seeing that. You're looking at it, it's like, okay, and that's inspiring for you to go in and improve the products, and also just take it to a whole nother level. So
yes,
I know you're taking pictures, but it's also research.
yes. I'm like studying. I pointed out a couple of mistakes they have in their setup there. I'm being all kinds of obnoxious. Anyway,
amazing.
Amazing.
That is cool. So I mean, you just blew away all my questions, shows. I mean, what do you want to talk about next?
Let's just go. One of the other questions I saw about Kit So
yes.
Right now, when it comes to kit, there's a couple of things that we have to discuss. So we've shown you the rough first prototype at Comic-Con, right? Again, rough. And we're now sourcing what we can, how we can replicate. So we got, thanks to the people at Knight Rider Historians, we got actual samples from all the fabrics and materials that were on the real car. And now we're sourcing something that either we custom make that in 6 scale or something that is as close as possible to that. And we've gotten approval for car. So it turned out that nobody had gotten approval to do that together with all the voices and the sounds. We were the first, so they hadn't even secured the rights until, we were at Comic-Con, and I heard through the people at Factory Entertainment that it's all been secured. And so we'll be launching car on Friday the 28th, and we'll be doing an interview with the Knight Rider Historians again to celebrate the launch and to have a live event, answer questions, but also talk about the different versions of car. So we're looking into making the car version with both voices, so the Paul Frees and the Peter Cullen voices, so you can have a choice. The other thing I want to tell people, so when we did the 500 signature edition pieces of David Hasselhoff, that was gone in a little over 24 hours, I think.
Yes. Yep.
So we got him ready to sign 500 more for car, specifically for car. So custom plate for car. So if you want a David Hasselhoff signature, I currently have almost 200 people on the wait list, but the 500 pieces have been sold out. So there's going to be some cancellations. People always ask me, what are the chances? So I can say, historically speaking, maybe 10% of people on the wait list have a chance to get one from a cancellation, maybe less. So to 90% of that people on the wait list, if you want David Hasselhoff and you like car, get that. But get it in the first 24 hours, because we're not holding, because people have been asking, can I pay you up front and can you reserve? Nope. It's first come, first serve, like always. On Friday, I think it's Friday the 28th, starting at 9 a.m. Pacific, which is noon New York, 5 p.m. London, 6 p.m. Paris, Amsterdam. That's around midnight Hong Kong, 2 p.m. Sydney, I believe, next day, basically, technically. So the next thing that's coming is car.
Amazing.
And this is another thing. So we're doing this version of car. There's been an earlier version where it didn't have that silver accent paint job, but I feel this is the definitive version of car. If people feel otherwise, let me know. I currently have Andy working on all the variations that make this a unique versus the kit car. So there's going to be changes in the molds and and like the grill and the interior, and of course the paint job. And then of course the custom signature plates. So
amazing. I am blown away because I just clicked the picture. I didn't realize, ladies and gentlemen, that was car. I was looking at it first. I was like, oh shit, that's, as soon as I clicked it, I looked, I was like, oh shit, that's car.
Like, so this is you've got the scoop here. August 28th, car is launching together with the 500 pieces of David Hasselhoff signature edition.
Amazing. And it makes sense to go with this version of car because you want it to be a little bit more distinct than kit. So I thought, I think this is the right way to go. Oh my God.
Yes.
Amazing. Amazing. Wow.
So maybe do you have some picture because I think there's 2 more pictures of both David and William signing in this folder, I believe.
Absolutely. Let me go back to that. I'm sorry, I've just been jumping all around. So here we go. We have David Hasselhoff right here signing, and we also have William Daniels,
voice kit.
Oh my goodness. I grew up
Mr. Feeney.
Mr. Feeney. I grew up, I'm very big, got pictures with the cast and everything of Boy Meets World. Actually met a couple of them a couple of times. And just the fact, I mean, William Daniels is he's a national treasure. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Hasselhoff is the man as well. But for me, William Daniels, this was the version I went with. So the fact that, I mean, to have him sign this, amazing. Now, for Carr, I know you said you'll be doing you'll be doing a separate voice box of Kit for Carr as well. But we're not going to get a William Daniels like signature version for Carr.
No, because he wasn't with in Carr, so it just didn't make sense.
Exactly.
Yeah. So William is just the 500 pieces, and then we've got for Carr we've got David Hasselhoff another 500, and then that's sold out. 500 worldwide through both. So if you order through us or Factory Entertainment, that's 500 total, and that's it.
Jump on it, ladies and gentlemen, because the first when you put up Kit, the Hasselhoff signature edition went very quick. It was like less than 24 hours, right?
Yeah, that surprised the heck out of me, I can tell you that. So I mean, come on, because this is why you asked me, how does that feel? So I don't know. I believe we still have that little boy or girl inside us still. Yeah. And he's just jumping around, that we have freaking David Hasselhoff and William Daniels working together with us on a project of a show that when I was in I think that's middle school, I was like 8 or 9 or something like that, and the show was on TV, and that was my jam. That and the A-Team. When it comes to TV shows, movies, it was Star Wars, period. That's it. And then TV was A-Team and Knight Rider. That's it.
Absolutely. And I'm just a tad younger than you. So with me, I was the kid that had the Knight Rider lunchbox. Matter of fact, I couldn't get the Knight Rider lunchbox. I actually was going to get it, but I was being bad, and my mom punished me and was like, "You can't get it." So I said, "Hey, Mom, I'm getting this."
So anyway, that's just unreal, right? The little kid in me is just still freaking out over the fact that David Hasselhoff, William Daniels are working with us, signing the plates that we designed, amazing. So Mitchell Lawrence is one of that's a good question. So Mitchell Lawrence is wondering, is there going to be a standard car? Yes, there's going to be a standard car. So our upcoming figure is going to reach the quality of 1992. Of course, that is the benchmark we set. And this is another interesting thing, going back to your question about 1966 Catwoman and Wonder Woman. So this is also something I could show. Why not? I have to go back a bit, but so because we took so long developing our own custom body technology with the metal skeleton and the custom industrial grade, the highest grade silicone you can get, with the longest warranty from the manufacturer, and then the fabric that we put through so much stress over the last few it's not here. Trying to do two things at once. Men can't do that, right?
Right.
Anyway, so this technology now makes it much easier to also apply that technology to new figures. We don't have to reinvent the wheel, right?
Right.
And so we're working on a custom body for Wonder Woman now, but also here we go. But also for Julie Newmar. So here we go. So Sean has already been working on that, and share screen. I can show you where we are. So this is based on very, very many references, and we've had a lot of feedback from customers. So look at this. I mean, this is going to be just like Catwoman. If you compare the prototype body for Catwoman, which is the best we could get before we had developed our own body, the same is going to be true for Wonder Woman, where we had to customize an off-the-shelf available body, but the final version will literally have the exact physique that Linda Carter had in the 70s, right? We've shown this to a lot of people who are very much into the Wonder Woman fandom, getting feedback, and I think Sean nailed it. So that's what we can do with the custom technology, and so yes, you can expect the same kind of quality going forward, because we know you're only as good as your last figure, right?
That's right.
So yeah, we'll just keep pushing this, but also like the custom body we developed for animated Batman, right?
Yes. Yes. I remember, when you first showed, and I got to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Lael Rockwell, 1/6 scale man. He was saying this on my stream because we put up a picture of the Linda Carter Wonder Woman, the early prototype body that you used for Con, and we understand that it was a prototype, and you hear it. There was a little bit of scrutiny on that. It was.
Justly so.
And Lael was like, let's give it some time. Let's see what they're going to do. This is a prototype. This proves it, ladies and gentlemen, because here we are. Because
trust the process, just like with Catwoman, just like with our cars, just with everything. Yeah. Trust the process. We're collectors first. So yeah,
amazing. I'm already impressed. I'm very impressed. That's the way it's supposed to look, 100%. And I can't wait. So, woo, amazing.
So I saw another question come in about Penguin. So we're also making good strides there. I mean, what you've seen for Penguin at Comic-Con, the suit, the penguins, all that was final production already. So the only thing that we're still tweaking are the sculpts, because again, we had to separate the eyeballs and the mouth and all the teeth to get the same kind of depth that we get from Catwoman. So this is the work in progress of the final production version for Penguin, with the movable eyes and the teeth. So we still hope to be able to deliver in December of this year. So one of the things you see that I just don't respond to is people like, oh, Jazzinc, yeah, you'll get your figure in 2037 or something like that. Right. So if you look at Catwoman, the initial release date was March 31st of this year. So we're going to be delivering end of September, early October. That's a 6-month delay. That's not years. That's nothing. That is 6 months, and that is because we were open, that we had to redo the tooling for the diorama. We added the complete window frame with windows, button, everything, and we done another couple of tweaks and upgrades based on feedback and based on what we saw. Yeah, that took us to 6 extra months, not years, 6 extra months. If you look at Penguin, that was already scheduled for Q3 this year. That's going to be Q4. That's one quarter of delay. So just gives a context. I mean, most people are just very nice about it and very realistic about it, but there's a couple of people who that get to me. Anyway,
of course. So, no. As I get it, because we know those people.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Yeah. So let me show you another thing for Penguin. So one of the things, this is also cool. Oh man, there's so much I wasn't prepared to show, but let's do some more.
Let's do some more. We got 121 people in here, guys. Remember to hit that like button. Thank you so much kindly for being here for us. And Joost, take it away. Yep.
Yeah. So okay, so while I'm looking for what I really wanted to show, let me show you something else in the meantime.
Okay.
Because I think that's cool too. So here's the first of the final production versions of the free bust that you get together with Catwoman. Now, this bust, let me see if I... Yeah, so you have to rotate it anyway. Okay. But the bust will also come with a dust, so a clear plexiglass dust cover with the logo, and then you can just display your heads on that. So everyone in the DX and 2 packs who got extra heads, this will be a free additional extra that was not part of the initial offering, but that's just that's one of the extras that we're offering.
Beautiful.
So just put your head on the head on there. Whichever you're not displaying, you've got the metal brushed metal nameplate. You put the cover over it. You've got some very cool. What would you call that? Busts, basically, to display, right?
That's nice. Because each one of those sculpts are amazing. So, why hide it in a box where you can just have it there? So, yeah, that's just another one of those good things for, another good things for collectors. Just proving the fact that you guys are for the collectors. So, yeah, amazing value. I love that. I love that.
Yeah, and as long as you didn't pay for it, so, that's why not, right?
Right.
So the one thing that bothered me with, here we go. Let's see.
Thank you, Benno. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So the people who saw the penguin at Comic-Con, what bothered me is you've got so many layers, right? You've got the mayor penguin has the shirt, the vest, the black coat, the overcoat. It's just so many layers on 6 scale, and it looked a bit bulky. So one of the things we've done is I thought, what if we? Hey, where'd he go? Crap. Sorry. What if we? Drum roll.
See. Thanks so much, big bro.
Yeah, I think this will work. All right, try it one more time. What's going on? Why can't I see? I'm not understanding what's going on here.
Did you want to send it to me on Facebook and I just pulled it up?
No, I just fixed it.
Okay,
right.
Perfect.
So what if we add wires to the different layers so that you can get that silhouette that you saw in the movie? Because if you get this kind of heavy fabric, usually it would just poof out a bit and it wouldn't look great. But what I wanted to see I want to see these lines because you saw those in the movie, right?
Right. Yeah.
So this is the final production version of the Penguin Mayor suit with all the layers, all the fabric, and then the wires that make it look give you the right silhouette, basically.
And it gives you that silhouette, that shape of a penguin, of an actual penguin. That that is awesome. Oh, now look, we know there's been other companies that that have tried to take this on, but taking it to the level that you guys are taking this, it's just amazing. And and now with the Catwoman, and now with people seeing this at San Diego Comic-Con, and the fact that Catwoman is pretty much imminent at this point, about to release in the next couple of months or so. How are pre-orders going with this one? Because I know the pre-order was kind of pricey. Even I've said that on many streams. Like, it's kind of pricey. I'm going to get it, but I want to wait for the Catwoman. How do you guys feel about this now? And how have you seen a spike in the in the pre-orders and sales pick up on this particular?
Yes, we are. Though not to be fair, not as much as I was expecting. Okay. So to give you an idea for this one, we just nailed down production for the first batch of Penguin today.
Oh wow!
Like I said, that we expect that to start shipping early December, and then we're talking 1,200 figures worldwide. So that's not a lot.
No, yeah, not a lot.
And so, to give you an idea, both other 6-scale companies, I mean, their worst selling figure is usually around 4,000 units. So
right.
That's also because they can sell a whole lot in China. We can't.
Exactly.
So that is just, that makes sense. And I think as our name gets out there, there's going to be a whole lot of people that are looking for this on the used market. And so everyone who did order it will probably be very happy with the value. And if they're not, then just flip it. So, but the
pre-order,
yeah. When will they close? So realistically, I have to nail down the second batch. So I'm thinking, I can push it to October, maybe November for that. But there's going to be a whole lot of pre-orders closing. So we've got Catwoman pre-orders closing in September.
Yeah.
We've got Penguin pre-orders closing October, maybe November. We've got the Tumbler pre-orders closing, at least for the black Tumbler, somewhere around the same time, because that's also in production now. So that's also shipping somewhere in, I want to say end of October, the first ones, let's say November to be sure. Then we got Animated Batman. That's going to close in December because that starts shipping early January. So there's in the coming 6 months, we're going to be shipping 1966 Batcave. We're going to be shipping 12 scale Batwing. We're going to be shipping 1992 Catwoman. We're going to be shipping 1992 Penguin. We're going to be shipping the Tumbler. We're going to be shipping the Animated Batman, all in the next 6 months.
Jesus. Ooh. So it's going to be real tight with like all this stuff coming out. Like, so we're talking almost like a month apart, really.
Yeah. And then we got that doesn't even count the launches. So we're launching Car in August.
Yep.
Then on September 24th, we've got the 1989 month. That means the 1989 Bat Vault to accompany the Bat computer. That also will we will launch the turtleneck Bruce Wayne figure for that same diorama, and the 12 scale 1989 Batmobile.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, and then we've got, I think Matrix is October. Then we've got 1997 figures in November, and then in December we've got animated figures. So
goodness gracious, wow. That's a lot.
Yeah. To answer Peter Cocola.
Yep.
Yeah. So the Batcave computer is already up for pre-order. The accompanying Vault and seated Bruce Wayne figure, also together with the 12 scale Batmobile, will go up for pre-order on September 24th. So all 1989 products on the same day with a launch. And people will get the 1989 Batwing in hand the same month. So I think we're slightly ahead of schedule on that, by the way.
Oh, wow. Nice. And what month was that for the Batwing?
So shipping for the Batwing will start next month. So let's say, to be safe, second half of September. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff going out. September and October, November, December, and January. All the things I mentioned, all are shipping in the next couple of months.
That is amazing. I mean, it's going to be, oh my God. So that takes us, I'm thinking right now, so that's Christmas for me. So I got Christmas money coming, tax money, Christmas right into tax season. So there we go. This is how we plan financially over here. So amazing. Any pricing on that Steve Jobs, Bruce Wayne?
No, but it's going to be, I think it's going to be anywhere, so somewhere between $250 and $300 max. So It's not going to be very expensive. So it's going to be, the figure, and you get the whole crime file and the newspaper and all that, and the glasses. So I expect, like I said, I hope somewhere around 250, but no more than 300.
Got you. Would it be any chance where you think it's probably too late for that, but you think there'll be any chance where you could do like some type of bundle deal where you can get the computer and that Bruce Wayne like sold together? It's like, I don't know, some type of exclusive type of package, or maybe not.
No, because the thing is, we usually can't and don't do that for the very simple reason that all our pricing is the same and it is fixed, and there's no room for discounts, which is why you'll never see a discount or a sales push on our site. It's always going to be that price. The only thing that can happen is the price can go up. So we've had a couple of instances where we started too low and we had to increase the price, but then everybody who backed us early got it at the low price, and we're honoring that price. So because we know we want to. I hate it when I order something and because I want to, I have FOMO or whatever, and 6 months later I see it in the bargain bin for like 40% off or something, right? So I had that. Yeah. What was the figure where I had that? The one from the Mandalorian, the Smithy. What was her name?
Oh yeah, the armorer. Yes.
Yeah. And it was like hyped up that it's at first it was like you can only pre-order it for 24 hours. At least that's what I read.
Yeah.
And I got it full price, and now So yeah. So no, and that means I don't have any discount to give away if I like make bundles, because the pricing is always the same. Like, and I it's very important. One of the fun things at San Diego, by the way, was that people were like, because a lot of people hadn't even heard of us, and they're like, they saw Kit and they saw the computer and what like, what's that, $3,000, $4,000? And we're like, no, but one is $1,600, the other's $1,200. Like, what?
So that's good.
And we haven't raised prices in years, by the way. But we're the only company that can say for every $10 you spend with us, $7 goes straight into that product you buy from us. So that does not count my salaries, the rent, the taxes, the accountant, website, and all of that thing. So
yeah,
the margins are just too slim. That's why we don't have any wholesale or many retailers, just resellers,
Gotcha. No, totally makes sense. And that's what people got to understand. It's totally different the way the business model is operating with you.
Yeah,
absolutely. Want to give a shout out to Fig Poser. That's my guy, Fig Poser, here in the DMV. What's up with you, brother? I didn't forget about you. Thought I forgot about you. We didn't forget about you. He says the Batman figures. He had a question about the Batman figures, the Catwoman, the Penguin, and the Drifter bike. Any plans on the Drifter bike? And I believe that is when he says Drifter, I'm thinking he's talking about Robert Pattinson Batman. Anything on those?
No. I believe the bike is already done, so that doesn't make sense for us to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so for 2022, I'm still very interested in doing Catwoman. So
that's amazing.
Yeah. 2022 Catwoman is coming. Don't worry. We'll get to her. There's just a
lot of other stuff.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We've been getting any Matrix updates. I know a lot of people are interested in Morpheus and seeing Morpheus as well, and updated Neo. Anything you can share with us on those, or?
So because we've already shown so much, and like I explained, we have already got so much that is going to come out for pre-order. We thought we're not going to be adding to that because people already have to spread thin, right?
Right.
Oh. So Morpheus is coming unless Trinity and Agent Smith don't sell, which I don't expect. And Morpheus, I think you need those three together with Neo, so our three figures. So when it comes to Neo, I don't think we'll be tackling that anytime soon because Hot Toys already done that.
Yeah.
I think InArt has already said that they would too. I'm not sure, but so so for the Matrix, Neo would be lower on the list for us. It would make more sense to like what we do. We want to complete the scene, right? So
exactly.
Yeah. So it would make more sense to do like Morpheus and a diorama, maybe the Ducati bike or something like that. So yeah. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you.
Absolutely. 1/6 scale, man. Leal in the building says so proud of what you do and provide to the community, Joost. Also, want to give a shout out to Luminar, dear Luminar. How you doing? Also showing her love and support. Also, we have Victoria's Cantina. What's up, Vic? Good to have you here. Says greetings as well. Absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, so the Drifters. Let me see what else we got.
So how did your Warner Brothers meeting go? That went a lot better than expected. Actually, I talked to Ivan, who's the head of InArt, when we were at San Diego, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you're going to talk there. Good luck. We're trying."
Oh wow!
But we were very clear in the meeting that we don't want to step on any toes, and we just want to complete the scene. And so I basically said, for the next contract, if you get me access to sell directly to the USA, to North America, we can give. We're free to. You feel free to share our planned lineup with the others, and we'll just get out of the way of whatever they're planning to do, because there's so much that we need to do, and what collectors need to see.
Yes.
To get, because there's a lot of people that tell me I wasn't going to go into the Matrix line because I didn't want to have Neo. Now that you're doing Morpheus, Trinity, and Agent Smith, now Neo becomes interesting to me as well. So I think together we're just stronger, and they were very open to that. So I don't know. It's okay. I've been very nice about Americans, but they're also, when you're in a meeting, everybody says, "This is the greatest thing ever since sliced bread." But then, when the rubber meets the road, and when push comes to shove, this we still have to see. But all I can say is our meeting went very well, and as long as I still have that path open, where we say we'll just be open, like we always have, no secrets. This is what we want to do. And anyone, because we understand Hot Toys is the big fish together with Sideshow. If they say no, we take these, then we're like, fine, we'll just zag and do the others, because there's so many things we want to do. And I know things like 2022 Catwoman. I don't see them doing that. I don't see them doing an Eartha Kitt 1966 Catwoman.
Right.
And there's so much more where that came from. So they're going back to their superiors, and he was the VP of all toys and collectibles, and they'll be talking to the other licensees about that. But I had a very good meeting, and because we're interested in working together and not like doing another Ben Affleck Batman or Gal Gadot Wonder Woman or whatever, we're interested in doing what's not been done. I think we can coexist, because Warner Brothers is also pissed about all the unlicensed figures that are now being made. And I'm like, yeah, dude, that's on you, because I've been saying for 3 years,
right,
we wanted to do the 1966 Riddler and Penguin, and you wouldn't let us.
Right.
But unmet demand doesn't go away.
Yeah.
And if people can get a good Mars Toys figure that looks good for a good price because they don't have to pay licensing, they're gonna.
Absolutely.
Right? Makes total sense.
And that's what's been happening. And
so because I've been having this fight with them for 3 years, and now I finally met the big honcho, and it took a lot to get that meeting. And I think we finally made some progress.
With that being said, I would be remiss if I didn't ask this, because this is coming from somebody, a big friend who really wants these figures. With 1966, do you think that we'll see an Adam West and a Burt Ward from you guys at some point?
Well, that would depend on how exactly this plays out. So, if we go down the route we suggested, where we pitch to Warner Bros. What we want to do, they show our hand to the other licensees, and they get like dibs, or at least, in this case, Hot Toys get dibs of whatever they want.
Yeah.
And they say, we want to do a 1966. That means we're out. Right? So that's the consequence of the way we want to do business.
Right.
Now, if after all this and 3 years of doing this, they don't want to play ball, and they're just being, and nothing changes, well, then the gloves come off, and then I'm like, okay, if people want to see an accurate 1989, I'm doing that. Batman Begins, I'm doing that. 1966, Batman and Robin, and Bruce Wayne, and I hear them, I hear the requests all the time. But right now, again, I'm trying to play nice.
Yep.
And so to answer your question, that really depends on what comes after this meeting that I had.
We will keep our fingers crossed and in prayers.
Yeah. So I'll answer the question that was up on screen just now.
Okay.
So right now, Michael Knight is exclusively sold through Factory Entertainment.
Gotcha.
They do that. That's their figure, and they're selling it. And so we're just doing kit.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And want to give a shout out to Layel. There should be room for a company to express and distribute. Just keep doing the Lord's work, and the lane will be provided. What up, Pimp and Jay?
I love that. And the lane will be provided.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Amen.
Absolutely. We got into, I cannot pronounce the name. I'm sorry.
And Nutfor?
And Nutfor said, when can we expect the module cases shipping? I guess he's talking about the Senna cases as well.
Maybe because if he's in the EU, we're also selling module cases. We can sell them in the EU, not anywhere else.
Right.
So we've had the container with all the module case stuff sitting at the Rotterdam harbor since July 19th. Actually, at 6:45 p.m. before I went live with the stream, we were still trying to get all the paperwork cleared to get them into the country so that we can start shipping them. Rumor has it that we will finally get the container next week with all the module cases for Europe. So if you've ordered them, thank you for your patience. That will ship starting next week. And so the module cases and light sheets for the US, they're on a boat. They are going to be there end of September, and then we'll have so much stock in the US shipping from an LA warehouse, mind you, so no other customs or other problems that anyone who's ordered before or since will get their Cineboxes and light sheets. So I think that answers that question.
Absolutely. Yes, says good evening, Yost. Wanted to thank you for converting my waitlist 4 of the Batmobiles into actual orders. So
oh wow, so you are lucky then, because I've not been converting a whole lot of waitlists because all the Batmobiles are pretty much sold out. So it might have been either 68 or I don't know. But yeah, I think for most waitlists, it doesn't look very good anymore, especially the 1989. There's a lot of people on the wait list, and the units they're all sold. So yeah. Anyway,
awesome, but that's great. I mean, it happens sometimes, but here's an interesting question from Raymond the Collector. Says General Lee would be awesome. Maybe have 2 roofs, one with and one without Confederate flag, or make it a water slide decal. Has anybody ever asked you about the General Lee?
Oh, so many times.
Yeah.
Actually, I believe I was on the stream with Lael not too long ago where they got the same question. Mm-hmm. And let me ask you, because I think you and Lael should have something to say about that. Mm-hmm. How would you feel if we got around the whole Confederate flag thing this way? I think it's, yeah. Go ahead.
I mean, it could be, that's a great question. For me, I know me personally, I'm a purist. I want what was seen on screen, even though we know what that flag represents. We know it ruffles a lot of people's feathers, all that. But people also got to understand that was of a time, that was of a different era. I think what Raymond offered right here makes a lot of sense to offer 2 options for the roof. I think that's a good worker. I think that's a good workaround. But I also believe it's just to believe. I mean, vote. I always, if it upsets you, vote with your wallet. You don't have to buy it. You know what I mean? It comes to that type of thing. Some people may feel that, oh, you guys are profiting off a flag. No, you're profiting off of a item that was shown in the show. I would, if you were to release it, I would rather you guys release it with that flag than to not release it without the flag. I think that would mess it up, in my opinion. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Second brother, my big brother, who is of the time, he said it's fine. People are educated on the historical significance of both sides of the issue. Perfect way to put it. Absolutely. So yeah, I think it's fine either way. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm still very torn on the issue because I'm not sure everyone is going to be as
open-minded.
I was going to say, and well-spoken about the issue as you are, but yeah. So,
it is the internet.
yeah. So plus, there's so much more that I could do first. A-Team plus their van would make more sense to do first.
I would agree. Definitely agree. Totally.
We're also talking about Jurassic Park, the Jeeps. That is a very serious talks with Factory Entertainment when it comes to the next project we're going to do together, because we're loving working together.
No.
So yeah, those it makes more sense to do those earlier. And there was an AI reel. I posted it in my group, even though it was AI. I don't know if you've seen it, but that was like a reel where you saw Ferris Bueller with a 6-skill version of his car.
Yes, that was interesting. Yes.
And I'm like, dude, that reel, if I could realize that before I retire, do Ferris Bueller and his car, do A-Team and his car, do my version of Ecto 1 and the Ghostbusters, do Miami Vice and that Ferrari, do Magnum and that Ferrari. There was so much stuff in there that was just so cool.
Absolutely.
So cool.
Absolutely. Layout, going back to the General Lee, says, to each their own. I choose to be on the right side of history, but I know there's a lane for those who want it. I just decline respectfully. And like I said, I think that's the best way to do it. I mean, now, as a company, see, this is why a lot of companies are not touching it right now, because if it was me running a company, I would probably stay away from it, honestly.
Yeah. That's my gut instinct too.
Yeah, that would be because absolutely. Absolutely. But yes, we did see the Ferris Bueller. We did see the pictures of the Ferris Bueller car. That would be amazing.
Right.
That would be amazing to do. I asked you about this before because I'm a big horror collector, and horror is it's been a real good year for horror, and I'm a big Stephen King guy. And Christine, has anybody ever? I think I may have been like the only one oddball to ask about Christine, but I would love a 1/6 scale Christine. Seriously, that would be
Well, you did ask me before, but you are still the only one, dude. So, like I said, all the ones that I just mentioned, like the Jurassic Park Jeep, the Miami Vice with the Ferrari, and then the A-Team with the figures, those are all higher on my list, I would say. And and I've been talking to the guys at Factory Entertainment, because they do have access to some of that. And I said, going forward, if I get to choose one of those vehicles, then I would also want to do the figures with that. So who knows? There's so much. Yeah, there's so much. But that AI reel, that's my bucket list before I retire, I would say.
That would be amazing. I mean, just to see if you guys could do. I know Blitzway has theirs coming out, but it'd be real interesting to see if you guys do like doing a DeLorean. Oh my God, I could just see y'all doing like all like, making it all metal and just because that would fit the scale. Like, I mean, you guys are doing the tumblers, so to do a DeLorean wouldn't be that hard.
I agree. I think because it's been done so recently by Blitzway, I'll just take a while and do other vehicles first. But DeLorean and Ecto 1, those were big things in my childhood as well. So I would love to do the Jazzinc version of that. Just push it as far as you can push it. Basically, that's the Jazzinc way. So yeah, as long as you guys keep supporting what we're doing, I think we'll do an Ecto 1 and a DeLorean to be sure.
Absolutely, it's great. J Hunter Review 70 says, "Hey Yost, will you consider using multiple shipping options like airmail, FedEx, DHL, and UPS, etc.?"
All right, so this is a very interesting question because the answer is actually quite simple. You can already request them. The reason why we don't offer them is because of the huge price difference. So because of the volume we do with FedEx, as soon as you request DHL or UPS, and I think DHL is even worse than UPS, the price might, I think for DHL, the price is like double.
Yeah.
What FedEx. So, but if you're like insistent on you don't want a FedEx, sure. We have the options. You can always ask Kiara, ask me, no problem.
There you go. There you have it. See, I'm not the only one.
All right, we got two. We got two
now. We got two. There's hope. There's hope. Oh man. Oh, that thing ain't ever get made. But is it? And I had a question here. Somebody asked about the Nicholson Joker. That is not, because he has to sign. He hasn't given his approval for his likeness in years, and so that's completely out of the question for you guys, at least at this point right now, correct?
Right. So this is so yes, I think you're correct, with a small, like teeny tiny fraction of an opening of a window somewhere, which is when I talked to the Warner Brother people in LA, they said that sometimes we have better access and better lines of communication with the stars than they do. And usually the story for the last 6 years has been, you stay in your lane, Joost, we'll handle that. But now the VP was saying, if you can talk to, so we talked about Jack Nicholson, we also talked about Yvonne Craig Batgirl, because I still want to do that, but they don't have the likeness rights. But my guy is actually friends with her sister.
Oh, wow.
The guy I use for all the signature work. And he's got a network up the wazoo, right? Yep. And so Warner Brothers was open for us to talk, in this case, to the estate of Yvonne Craig, to see if we can get them to sign off on a figure that was dead in the water before the meeting.
Okay.
We can do the same thing with Jack. Now, I think realistically, I'm kind of hopeful for Yvonne Craig. Yeah. Realistically, Keaton, what's his name? Jack Nicholson, not so much. But I'm going to give it a try.
Okay.
Because, do I want that?
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah. To answer your question, Nicholson, the problem is Nicholson himself. He just isn't signing off on anything anymore. But we're trying to find a way to open the dialogue directly. Again, very long shot. Yvonne Craig, maybe. So
that is amazing. That's better than where we were 6 months ago.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly the way progress. Exactly. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it too. To answer the other question that I see, the turtles, and we've already approached Paramount.
Yeah.
And they were like, sorry, we have the 6 kilo turtles covered with Mondo. We're not interested in looking at any alternative takes on that. So too bad, because I really think there's a huge market for that other than what Mondo is doing.
Absolutely. But, absolutely. That's like a direct line to my childhood right there. I would kill from 1/6 scale, your type of quality turtles from the movies. I would kill for that. And I don't understand why it hasn't. We're getting closer. Mondo is doing, I've seen what Mondo did with that Donatello and the rest that are coming, and they look amazing. They're definitely tapping that resource. But I want the official what was on screen 90s. You guys would kill it, but
because what Steve Lawrence said is exactly my take on it too. Paramount is missing out by staying with Mondo because is the what if version. It's not the original movie versions. That's what I'm interested in making. And that's what my pitch was. But I'm going to BLE in London again in October for licensing. So I'm going to pitch it again, see different people, but I'm not holding my breath on that.
Yeah. We said turtles. I knew this guy was going to pop in here. Local Lou says, "What's popping, people? Hit that like button. Support the community, and the community will support you."
Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much, Lou. Victoria, you had a question. What's up, Vic? Said, once things are a bit subtle with all the amazing things Jazzinc is working on, it would be quite excellent to see Pirates of the Caribbean figures finish to finish out our scenes. Absolutely, a lot of characters in that.
Yeah. So I would say that that is a great idea, and B, more of a long shot because that's Disney.
Yeah.
And Disney is not easy. So I'll keep it in the back of my mind because I'm seeing a lot of good ideas. Like I'm seeing somebody say the 6-scale Karate Kid, and I'm like, oh, dude, I want that. I never thought of it. So he's the first to ask, but I like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fun thing though. I did see my contract. So with Warner Brothers, as soon as you do more than they expect you to do, you get more stuff. And so they added a couple of things to my contract, including Gremlins and Goonies and a couple of other titles. And I'm like, that could be cool.
Did you just say Goonies? If you did come on, Yost, I need you to just make me some Goonies. I'll send you a check. Just get them. Make me a chunk. Get them all. Yes. Yes.
Right?
Please. Yes, please.
So we have the rights now to Goonies in 6 and 12 scales. So and
come on,
Gremlins
Chad, don't
too.
let me down. We want Goonies.
So yeah, so it was nice. They added because we had to add the stuff because we wanted to do the Matrix and stuff.
Yeah.
And so when they were like, yeah, is there other stuff you like? And I said, yeah, I like this and this and this and this. And so I got the legal contracts today, and I'm like, dude, they listened, they put it in. So
it's amazing,
right?
Very exciting. Oh my God!
Yes.
Oh my God! You guys. Oh my God! I'm gonna be so broke. It's ridiculous. I never thought you would be saying Goonies. Oh my God! And I was just saying this to my big brother because I'm an '80s baby. So Goonies was like my first big. I remember going to the movies as a kid and seeing Goonies, and that was like an experience. I was like, oh wow, the kids, So yeah, Goonies figures. Oh my God, you guys would kill a Data with all the gadgets and gizmos. Oh my God, come on, my mind is just going. Stop it. Goodness gracious. Gremlins too. Gremlins will be amazing as well. Definitely. And Mr. 1/6 Mr. Miyagi. Come on, man. Karate Kid. Yes, please.
Cool stuff.
Very cool stuff. We are winding down a little bit.
But I was just going through the things you mentioned you wanted to talk about, and I see we didn't touch on everything.
Nope.
So there's one question we still need to address. Are there any new surprise features that will be added to Kit?
There you go.
Yes, there will be, and they will also be added to Car. We have reached 1,000 units, and I said if we reach 1,000 units, I will open up the hood and give you a real engine in Kit. So there is your first surprise free upgrade from Jazzinc and Factory Entertainment. Kit and Car will have opening hoods with an actual engine.
Love it. That is amazing.
You got a lot of exclusives here today, dude.
A lot of
information.
My head is blown. My mind is blown. This is wow. Goodness gracious.
Let's do some more.
Engines. Let's do some more. Wow. Well, my goodness. Yes, thank you. Yes. Absolutely. Yes.
Yes. Andy is in the stream. Doggy Dog Designs, literally working on it right now.
There you go.
Of course, we got to have Andy do that because his work has been amazing. I mean, again, shout out to Andy. The whole 1989 Batcave is basically him. 1966 Batcave is him. Bat Vault is him. Kit design is him. Now the engine. So, yep, he's working on it, and we're adding an engine.
That is amazing. And is that going to have die-cast parts and all that with the engine and all that as well? Maybe I'm asking too much now.
Yeah, no, because the with the softness of die-cast and I don't think for those parts it's going to be smart.
Yeah. But amazing. But we got an engine though. Definitely. Look, Al, thank you again. Thank you, let's do some more.
Well, we've done a lot more today, right?
We've done a lot more than I anticipated. See, and I wrote, ladies and gentlemen, I wrote, questions for Joost, and I mean, we blew through we blew through half of these in like first 20 minutes. Everything else was just, Joost, giving us the goods. So my God, you're a treasure trove of content. Joost, thank you so much.
Yeah, and I mean, there's so much exciting stuff. I mean, for me, just to recap, or for the people who joined us late, the shipping of the 966 Batcave and the 12 scale Batwing next month, then the tumbler. Oh, for the tumbler too, by the way, we're going to be adding. So I've seen a couple of extra tumblers when I was in LA, and what I saw is the windows were not only just a warm kind of amber, but they're like almost like a bit reflective, like reflective sunglasses. So we're going to be upgrading the glass to that reflective glass for the tumbler. And then so the tumbler is going to be shipping. The black tumbler is going to be shipping in let's say October, November. Then in the next 2 months, we're going to be showing the what's the other tumbler called? You have to get the Canon tumbler and the Camo, right? So we're going to be showing that in the next couple of months. Then we've got the Penguin launching. We've got the animated Batman shipping. All those things are just shipping. Then we've got the launches we talked about. And then next year, we're going to do the Catwoman Unmasked. We're going to do a Selena Kyle. And we've got a whole bunch of other stuff planned too. So it's amazing. It's good.
Amazing. And I mean, this, like I said, when I clicked on this earlier, I didn't even realize. I just looked, my eye just saw it. It was like, oh, this is another picture of Kit. And then when I opened it up, I was like, oh shit, that is Car.
Yes.
Amazing. Yeah. And the pre-order for this is the 28th of this month?
Yes. Very good. 28th, Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific, noon New York, 5 p.m. London, 6 p.m. Amsterdam and London, Amsterdam and Paris, sorry, and then that's midnight in Hong Kong at 2 p.m. 2 a.m. next day in Sydney. I'm learning all these time zones now. Anyway, and we're going to be doing that together with a live stream with Factory Entertainment and the guys from the Knight Rider Historians talking about Car, talking about developments of Kit, showing off Andy's design for the engine by that point. And then, of course, first come, first served, the 500 limited edition David Hasselhoff signed numbered Car versions.
Amazing. And yeah, if you, David, I would jump on it. If you want David Hasselhoff's autographs, the signed plate from David Hasselhoff, I would jump on this right away. Away. Because the last one, like I said earlier, the last one went less than 24 hours, was out of here. So amazing. Oh my God. I just want to go through one more just to make sure I didn't miss anything.
I'm seeing 2 questions that might be interesting to answer.
Okay.
Is Hasselhoff getting a 1/6 scale kit? Yes, sir, Raymond. That's he is, and we're going to ask him to take a picture with it.
As you should.
And then the other question, I saw Hawk asking if we are involved in development of the Factory Entertainment Star Trek TOS Command Bridge project. So they did the early development prototyping already, but Jordan and Barry did ask me to look at whether we thought we could produce that for them, because it's quite technical, complicated with working screens and lights, and we have that kind of experience. So we have been asked to look at it. They're also talking to their normal factory. So whatever they decide, but there's a chance that we will be doing the actual final prototype and production of the Star Trek bridge. But beyond that, like I said already, there's one more thing we could tease here. So like I said, we're talking about more projects with Factory Entertainment. The first one that came up is that, like I already said, Jurassic Park. So the Jeeps and the Defender. But with all the technology that we developed for the seamless body with a joint, with joints and a metal skeleton, we were thinking doing like velociraptors and compies that would be actual seamless moving posable dinosaurs.
Yes.
With the technology that we developed for Catwoman. So Barry and I have been talking about that at San Diego Comic-Con when there was a lull in this in the many people that came by. So we're also looking into seamless posable dinosaurs. Now,
the thing, Yost, people were always. I'll be honest. The Jeep is iconic. It is, because especially for all of us that played the video in the what was that, the Sega Genesis game back in the day, back in '93, when so that I get it, the Jeep. But I was like, you guys can't have a Jeep, you can't have a Malcolm, you can't have these characters without having two Velociraptors. I'm so glad that you guys are talking about that. Thank you, please, thank you so much. Absolutely.
I always wanted it, but now that we've developed the technology within Jazzinc, I think we should look into doing more. And so I've already talked to the factory. Let's do some more. And the guy there is also like, dude, dinosaurs my jam, so let's make that work. Compies, So I already looked at the T-Rex, but that's going to be 6 or 7 feet. So that's too much. But so
you have to add another section onto the house. Just add a solarium onto your house and get the T-Rex inside. That's all you got to do.
So there's so much cool stuff.
Absolutely, amazing. Anything on the 112 Batmobile?
Oh, we haven't even touched on that. That's launching. Oh man, sorry. We were already winding down, but that we got to wind back up. So show me some pictures. I sent you some pictures.
Yep.
But there's more where that came from, because based on the people I talked to at San Diego Comic-Con, their suggestions. So we've got the pull-out turbine that's going to be part of the standard offering, so that you can just pull out the engine. I don't think that's in the pictures, but people who saw the San Diego coverage, you can see now you can pull out the turbine. Nice. But people were like, you couldn't do it in 6 scale because it was too big, but could you do the cocoon in 12 scale? And the answer is a big fat yes. And I've worked out a way to make that part of the standard offering as well. So the standard 12 scale Batwing is going to look like this, with a pull-out engine and a cocoon, and I still think we can hit a sub $300 price point.
Like wow,
$290.
Oh wow,
something like that. I think $290. We're doing the final calculations, but like I said, $290, 12 scale Batwing, detailed cockpit, lights, cocoon, pull-out engine.
Wow.
Right?
That is amazing. Damn, $290? That is crazy. Wow. And I mean, from here, it looks, I mean, if you told me that this was just, because when I was looking at the pictures of this, I was like, why do you send me the 89 16, the 16 scale version? I mean, this is gone. I was like, they probably re-offer it. No, it's the 112 scale, idiot. So yeah, it looks good.
The amount of detail that we were able to reproduce down to all the little lettering on the tires and everything. That's not, you can't see that in this picture, but we're going to show you the final pictures in a week or so. And I've got a picture here of the cocoon as well.
Okay. Oh wow, so you're adding that too. Okay, Give me remove this and put that there. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice.
Right?
Awesome. Awesome. Great. That
yeah.
is
So yeah,
all for 290. What?
Yeah, that's the goal. 290 for the Batmobile, the pull-out engine, and this all included. So the only thing, there's going to be 2 sets. All this, and then there's going to be a set with the separate seated Batman custom made for this. That's going to go over 300, of course. But those are the 2 SKUs. And yeah, it's still a back to build S-Beam CF. So yeah, but that's going to be up September 24th, together with the Bat Vault and the Michael Keaton turtleneck casual look.
And that
September 24th.
And that's 89 day, right?
Yeah.
Amazing.
And this is, Raymond, this is really based on the real thing. That's absolutely how high it is. Trust me. We've done a couple of redesigns to get it to look the way it should.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Because I noticed a lot of 12 scale guys out there that really wanted this. And some people don't have the room for the 1/6 scale. So it totally makes sense.
But imagine, right? Because now you can have like the bat wing and then the Batmobile below that in 12 scale. That's a beautiful setup. You get a Cinebox 75, boom.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Light up background.
Yep. That is beautiful. That is amazing. Amazing. CMB Rock, I'm sorry I missed this. Any chance of a Ferrari from the Man of Steel?
No. You're literally the first person to ask me that in 10 years, so I don't think so.
Yeah. Can have them all, but we got a lot.
No. Yeah.
We got a lot.
Let me show. So this was earlier in development when we were still tweaking the design, but let me show to answer Raymond's question. This was the not so final design, but to show you how close we were then to the Cocoon compared to the real one, to show you how high that thing is. See?
Oh, wow.
So we've improved it since then. So we've improved these lines. They needed to be more curved. The shape needed to be better. But so the front wheel needed to be smaller than the back wheel. So, but as you can see, that is how high it is. So
Amazing. Well, Joost, thank you so much for today. A ton of exclusives, a ton of stuff to talk about on. Oh my God! I mean, the Selena. I'm still reeling off the Selena Kyle's plural. I am still reeling off that one. That's, ladies and gentlemen, my God, we got our work. We got our wallets. We're never going to recover financially from this ever. But I'm good with that. We will find a way. Life will find a way. Finances will find a way. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Mitchell Lawrence, thank you. Thank you for the $2 bomb. You said, any chance on doing Street Hawk bike and figure?
I don't remember. I'm Googling it now. I don't remember getting that question before, so I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with it.
No, like I said, there's so much more that I want to do because it looks like an 80s, like in the same vein of Kit and Airwolf. So, like I said, I want to do A-Team and Miami Vice and Ferris Bueller and that sort of thing first. So so Street Hawk bike and figure. Never say never.
Yeah,
but it's not high on the list.
Got you.
Actually, before today, it wasn't on the list.
Right. We got Calvin in here. He said, happy for the 112 guys. However, my 1/6 scale 89 pieces are just damn. Seeing is believing. That bat wing alone is always a discussion starter by visitors. I can imagine it. I wanted that so damn bad at one point.
Yeah.
I had a wall set out. I had my wife. Look at that! Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Oh,
yeah,
my God, it's so beautiful.
Yeah. I love it too. I mean, it's the main attention grabber for me too.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. I had to settle on the one. I had to settle for the 112. So I'm happy with that.
Hey, I appreciate the support either way, and both are cool. Both are cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway.
Well, that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here with us and watching us. I know you guys were sending up a lot of questions. Trust me, I tried my best to keep up with Joost to keep up with you. Me and Joost are trying to keep up with you guys. If I missed anything, I apologize. It's always good to have somebody to owe you, and I owe you. So, but Joost, before we go out, is there anything else you want to talk about before we leave? Or
I just say, thanks everybody again for San Diego and for the USA trip. That was amazing. Yep. Thanks for being here live on a weekday during work hours. I appreciate that. Thanks for all the questions. I hope we answered all of them. I think we did. Yep. Please support us and support us early, because this is important. Because the Penguin is now so low, we can't do any extras because people supported the kit extras, kit stuff. We can add in the engine bay and the detailed engine opening hood, so the early support is so important. That shows how far we can go. You want to see Matrix Morpheus? We need support for Agent Smith and Trinity. You want to see Trinity's bike? We need support there. The same goes for the other stuff that we talked about. You want to see Selena Kyle in several outfits? It all comes from the early supporters. That's the main message. We love the community and we listen. I think we've shown that. And if you back us early, that is what we need. And we can do extras.
There you go. I mean, support and voting with your wallet. That is the way to go. 100%. Yes. VT V420-7. Thank you for the 29 bomb. I appreciate it as always. Everybody here, you guys are amazing. A lot of these familiar faces in the chat. You guys are always bringing it. CMB Rock, FBJ, of course, S Beam. Of course, I know S Beam. My guy, love S Beam. Yeah. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Thank you. Just thank you all. Of course, Uncle Ben.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Benjamin E. Green. Absolutely. And that's going to be it for today, guys. Watch the replay. Remember to like, share, subscribe, bang the bell for notification. Make sure you are being vocal and you are a part of the Jazzinc Facebook group. Right there, you can send all your messages right there, put them over and make your voice heard there as well. Especially, let's make our voices heard for those Selena Kyles and the Goonies and all that stuff I want, all the stuff I want selfishly. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much. You guys are amazing. And we will see you next time. As soon as I find the go button. There it is. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good one.